Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Straffic Zero, and we're playing Gundam Battle Operation 2. So this is a match I played a really long time ago, and I'm using the level 1 gatsha in a 350 cost room, and it is in the spaceport map. I don't even know the name of this thing. Okay, and while these gatsha really looks like an amphibious mobile suit, it actually has space affinity, so I find that it actually performs really well at this cost range, and its weapons are actually very effective in space because, well, in space the hammer has a straight trajectory instead of having that arc due to gravity, and the hammer is really effective here because at 350 cost, while there are actually a lot of mobile suits that people use that don't have dodge rolls. For instance, at this cost, you'll see a lot of people using the Gym Intercept Custom FB, and those things are like a huge target for your hammer. And I see that a lot of people are also using the Proto Gundam at this cost, and that thing just gets melted by your weapons because of, it has a type disadvantage against you. So yeah, I quite like the gatsha. So it's got a good survivability in space because it has a good set of stunning weapons, a really good range weapons. It's got a dodge roll, and this is something that, oh yeah, I got shot while I was lining up my hammer right there. Yeah, and weirdly enough, it actually has forced injectors, and that really helps for mobility in space. I don't happen to use them very much in this match because I'm just not in very much danger. On this map you can use a lot of cover, so there's a little less need for a forced injection. But yeah, the weapons on the gatsha, it just works very excellent on this map. Yeah, and it looks like my team is doing really well right now. I don't really understand why exactly. Okay, so there's a bishop. I'm not doing too much damage to him, but yeah, I just unloaded all my guns. So I went in with my claw, got a bit of a problem with depth perception in space. The claw does not reach like very well at all. Okay, there's a Proto Gundam, my main target, and I am getting absolutely hammered by support fire right here, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Okay, here's an intercept that's turning his back to me. I missed my shot with the hammer. Yeah, the hammer, it doesn't have, yeah, you gotta stand still to fire it, so there's a little bit of delay for when you pull the trigger, and then the round velocity for the hammer isn't very good either. Although, like, honestly, I think a hammer that large and massive going that fast, that weapon probably needs to have a lot more recoil than it's got. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I got my downswing, but stupid melee priority protected that proto. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I hit him in the leg. Like, can you imagine, like, swinging a weapon, but your leg is protected for some weird reason? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, getting some good hits in on this bishop. Oh shit, like, I didn't anticipate my momentum carrying me that far. Yeah, I'm really not used to using melee in space with this thing. It's a little awkward. Well, really awkward. Okay, I see there's one of my guys back here being harassed by somebody, so I'm gonna run over to try to help him. Okay, nailed that guy in the legs. Yeah, I wish I could have lined that shot up earlier, but yeah, if I missed, everybody would have been in a lot of trouble. Okay, so he actually said thanks, so yeah, like, it makes me real happy when I'm able to, like, help all my teammates. Okay, so there's the proto. Oh, massive damage off of one shot. Yeah, and while oops, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten close like that, but yeah, while I really like the damage on the hammer, like the fact that it readies up so slow and the fact that it has such long reload time, I really think that the weapon would be a lot more viable if they maybe reduced the damage a little bit, but they gave it faster rate of fire. I think that would definitely make the weapon a lot more adaptable. Yeah, but otherwise, your missiles work really well. They don't have a lot of ammo capacity, but they do reload very fast, especially if you're using reload parts. So yeah, they're pretty nice. They actually do stun if you land a few hits in succession. I don't quite remember the number, and I don't really think I do that here in this match because I tend to land shots with my hammer first, and you know, like suns don't stack if somebody's in the heavy stagger state. Okay, so yeah, we're in close range with that proto. He's using his beam rifle. I could have hit him with melee right there, but I was actually switching to my hammer again. That was a little clumsy. Okay, and okay, just lining up a shot. Yeah, that took way too long, but yeah, we did get him eventually. That was, yeah, pretty clumsy. Okay, yeah, here comes an intercept. I'm missing him with my missiles. Yeah, they don't have great round velocity. Whoa, yeah, that sounded like it really hurt. Yeah, like, missiles are really cool and everything, but I personally still prefer machine guns because you kind of get the same effect. You know, like less stun, but you have very good round velocity when you're using a machine gun. Okay, so it looks like my team has pretty much conquered this area, so we're going to push forward towards the enemy base. And I'm just really happy with the teamwork here, so I praised my team to say they did really well. Okay, so there is a mass-produced gun cannon, and yeah, I accidentally shot the wall. That was really a bad waste of a shot. Here comes the proto again, and I'm going to see if I can close distance for melee. I almost did, but our proto started stunning me with his beam sabers. That was an accident, I'm sure. Yeah, you don't see a lot of people using the beam javelin in space. Most people use the dual beam sabers. Although I still think the javelin is a much cooler weapon. Okay, here's an intercept, and I'm gonna tackle him because I know he's going for a downswing. And to be honest, that was the first time I've ever landed a counter in this mobile suit. I didn't even know it had a unique counter. It had yeah, basically a gut punch. I'm sure there's a lot of other aquatic suits that have that counter animation. Okay, so we cleared the hallway. We're gonna push in towards the base. I am not sure who shot all of us in the back. That was very annoying. Okay, and that's sort of why I don't like using downswings on people when they're outnumbered. It just gives them free invincibility, and now they're running around acting like buttholes when, yeah, she should have died like 10 seconds ago. Okay, dodge rolling out of the way. My hammer is still reloading. Let's see who we should shoot here. There's the proto. I'm out of shots. Man, this takes a long time to ready up. Oh no! Yeah, I was expecting him to, yeah, move a little more forward, but I guess I kind of predicted that shot badly. But alright, there's time, and it looks like we took the match. Let's see how we did on the score here. Okay, so our proto did everything. Yeah, that was quite a decisive victory. Pretty much we had a little less than a 5,000 point lead. I had no idea it was like this, but the enemy team apparently has 3 supports on there. And that's probably why they're getting pushed back pretty hard. Yeah, and we don't necessarily have type advantage either. It's just that, yeah, the defensive line on their team was a little weaker because of the supports, I think. Alright, yeah, that was pretty cool. I think I got 6 kills versus 2 deaths, which, you know, isn't bad, but... Alright guys, that's it for the gacha in space. I actually really like it at this cost range, so hopefully you enjoyed this match, and we'll see you next time.